And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Minnesota Twins. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. Aaron Judge riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, David Festa. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
First pitch, 12-10.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Miranda on the move. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Kicks and deals. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2. And that's downstairs and outside. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Three-two now. That one laced to center and a base hit. So he battled through a long at bat and earned himself a hit.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Riley Green. And there's a strike on the outside corner. The 0-1. Turner runs. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Man at second. Liner caught at second. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. Collectively, they're swinging the bats really well right now, Chris, scoring a lot of runs.
Indeed, it seems to be contagious right now. Top to bottom of this lineup, they just seem to be feeding off of one another. One thing I watched in their batting practice is, although they've been scoring a lot of runs lately, they're still paying attention to the details. A lot of balls back up the middle the other way, and that's really the building block for great offensive production.
And Judge spoils that one. Turner over at second, one down. Fastball is outside. Judge working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Judge waits. Rip towards third. Whips it across. Judge out on the play.
That is the right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
So here's Kyle Tucker now.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Out to short. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. Cubs leave one. The Twins coming up, no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Matthew Thompson.
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Bottom of the first. And now the center fielder, Harrison Bader. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball one. This to center field. That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, the first baseman,
Jose Miranda, the next Twin up to hit. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Over to Turner for one, to Guerrero, and then turn two.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now Correa up to hit, looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 for 5 in that one. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. That one ripped left field. Green ranges back on it. Grabs it right up against the wall. So nothing in the Minnesota first. On to the second from Target Field. No score here on the show. Second inning set to go. So up now for Chicago, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Festa back to work. Fouled off down the right side.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Struck him out looking. Luis Robert now.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
And that drops in for a strike. Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
And it's strike 2. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Fights it off, you'll see another. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Next offering upstairs. Second inning here. No score. Stays alive. One and two here. This ball's chopped on the ground. Sends it across to first, and Bichette is retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in Minnesota, bottom of the second. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. First pitch, not close. And another ball. That misses the zone, and now 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
And that one wrapped foul. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a strike in there.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Wallner gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And now J.D. Martinez.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Judge is under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Here's Trevor Larnach. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Tucker going back. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Back at target field, now Colt Keith. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
On the inside corner for a strike. And that's downstairs. And it's 2-1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Bader should have it. Corrals it. 1 away. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Contreras goes 6'1", hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. One out, bases empty. In for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
One, two.
And a swing and a miss. That K's his third of the game.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Foul ball. Top of the third, no score. Strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the Cubs are down in order. And we are still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Edouard Julien. That to right. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Brooks lead, the next twin up to hit. Called strike right there. Julien on at first, nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, hard in, soft away, and now he's in an 0-2 count. He's got to figure out a way to try to sit in between, perhaps choke up a little bit, and just try to get the bat to the baseball.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt, blocked, and the runner holds. Goes down looking. Harrison Bader getting ready to hit. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Man at first, one away. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And now 1-2.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Line to left. Green snags it, and there's 2 away.
Now back, first baseman,
Jose Miranda digs in now. Just missed. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third. Up the middle. That's the third out. Inning over. Twins wind up stranding 1. Still no score. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Riley Green.
Riley Green.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one a little bit high, and it's 2-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That was a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next pitch is outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
I guarantee he's going to check the tape on that last pitch when he gets a chance, because he thought it was ball 4, and he wasn't wrong. I mean, it was a close pitch. Definitely not an easy call, but especially after a long at bat, that'll drive you crazy getting rung up like that.
It's Aaron Judge now. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. And that one is inside ball 1. Fourth inning underway, no score. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient, because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
One down, base is empty. Check swing, and he went. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls. Two strikes.
And there's a ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Judge rips that one. Bader ranging back. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. Home run number 30 on the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 1 out, nobody on. And next for the Cubs, Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4.
Two.
Next offering misses down and away.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's got to throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Julien makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Cubs get one on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Fastball is outside. swing and a pop-up. Keith. And it's caught for the out.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher,
Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit. Struck out looking his first time. Foul ball there. Inside, just missed. On the ground to third, and it stays fair.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
2 outs, runner at first. Here is J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Fought off foul. Squirts away a little bit. 1-1. There's the swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball
1-2.
right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2 outs. That
Ball,
misses
that's
the
too
zone.
low.
2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two now. Chop to third. Fires over to Guerrero. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Cubs 1 and the Twins nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are performed up to this point.
Luis Robert.
Festa back to work. This one popped up. Julian hauls it in for the out.
Now back, the second baseman, Bichette.
Bo Bichette, the next Cub to hit. Grounded out his first time up. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0. One down, base is empty. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. That one
2-1.
missed. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Next pitch is downstairs.
Oh, they have had a hard time
3-1.
scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
This one in the air, center field. Bader should have it. And he makes the catch. And there are two down. Two down, base is empty. Colt Keith, the next Cub to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. This one smashed down the right field line. That one hops against the fence. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
So runner at second, 2 down. And here's the catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Correa slings it across, and that will end the inning. One left for the Cubs. They lead it 1-0. Back in Minnesota, here's the left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one is inside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And a 2-1 on the way. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Contreras under it, and he's got it.
Up next for the Twins, the second baseman, Edward.
Here's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1.
No strike.
The Cubs leading by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing, called strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Julien checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. slow roller to first, and that's a foul ball. Hit on the ground to the right side. Bichette. 2 up, 2 down.
Out.
Third baseman number 2, Lee.
Now the third baseman, Brooks Lee. Went down on strikes his first time through. That's towards center. And the inning is over. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Brock Stewart.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
So the batting order turns over. Leading off, Trey Turner. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. And a strike on the outside edge. Bullpen action for the Cubs. Ryan Presley up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Hodge also throwing. Next offering is downstairs. That's to third. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
The left fielder, number 32,
Riley Green, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Green, an all-star a season ago, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. His 14th of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses.
1-0.
One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. See the velocity 97 with that fastball. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. And a ball evens the count. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Kyle Tucker. That missed inside. 1-0. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. And that's in for a strike.
Well, these Twins need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And here's the first baseman, Jose Miranda.
Ball 1.
And that drops in for a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And now 2-1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Cubbies leading by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. That's to third, Keith. And that quickly 2 away.
The batter number 4, shortstop Carlos.
Here's Carlos Correa. Just missed.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And another ball.
Rio.
Matt Wallner in the on-deck circle for the Twins. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
And that one fouled off. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Wallner in the box again, takes a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
2 outs. That's outside, and it's 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Good eye right there.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Ryan Jeffers in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Correa leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Judge makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Cole Sands.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Up and in, and a count now 2-0. And there's a base hit to left. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now back the designated hitter, Luis.
So here's Robert now. And that's in there for strike one. Nobody out, runner at first. Outside low, and a count even 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And up next for Chicago, Bo Bichette. Robert on the go. Ball outside. Throw. Save. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And a foul ball. To third. Fires over to first. And Bichette is retired.
Now back the third baseman,
Colt Keith will hit next. 1 for 2. That misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball. Man at second. Fouled off. He was late. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gets it to first. That ends the frame. Cubs leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning, and now the Twins catcher, Brian Jeffers. Porter Hodge takes over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swings through that one.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And Martinez. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
He gets there with the slide. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Now the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. On the ground to third. Fires over to Guerrero. And the Twins go 1-2-3. Twins retired in short order. They trail things here 2-0. On the mound now for the Twins, Danny Coulombe.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. That one misses. No. Ball 1.
1-0.
In the air out towards right center. Wallner takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Trey Turner now 1 for 3. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. Action in the pen down there. Griffin Jacks, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. One down, base is empty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Just missed. Turner, the base runner at first with one out. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Safe at second with a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
That one fouled off. One out and a runner at second. Just off the inside edge. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the eighth. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
2 on, 1 out. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's already homered here in this one. And Judge spoils that one. Runners at first and second with one gone. Out in front and foul to the left side. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two on, one out. Judge tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. Outside, and it's 2-2. One out, runners at first and second. Got him looking. 2 gone.
Well, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Tucker now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First offering, and it just misses. Two on, 2 outs. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
King Tuck goes down on strikes. 2 left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Twins nothing. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Second baseman, Edward Julian.
Hodge back to work. Swing and a ball popped up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Third baseman, number 2.
So digging in, Brooks Lee. Fastball for a strike. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That one ran inside, almost got him. The Cubs up by 2 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Outside low, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one inside. Look out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one out to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Harrison Bader, the next to hit. Hit in the air, left field, Green. And that ends the inning. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Griffin Jacks.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. First pitch just misses. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Aberson Castellano warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Paddock getting cranked up as well. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a foul out of play.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And it remains 2-2. Ground ball left side. Fair ball.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
So a man at first. And the batter now, Luis Robert Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Guerrero gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one finds the zone. 0-2.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
1-2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So up now for Chicago, Bo Bichette. That clips the corner. Outside. First and second, no outs here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's great execution of the pitch right there, and the battery working together. Catcher does a nice job to present that to the umpire and get that call third strike.
And next for the Cubs, Colt Keith. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. There's a swing and a drive. It bangs off the wall. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they're up by 4.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Griffin Jacks out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Justin Topa taking over on the mound.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Now the Cubs catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Just missed. Man at second. That one finds the corner, and a count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. swings and misses. 2 away. Here's Trey Turner. He swings and fouls one off. Outside with a breaking ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back at Target Field, we head to the bottom of the ninth. And now for the Twins, Jose Miranda. In there at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
Oh, 1 down. On the ground right side. To first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
The batter number 4, shortstop Carlos.
He's 2 outs away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Carlos Correa. And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Wallner, the next to hit, takes outside. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
They're down to their final strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Next
Ball
pitch
2.
is outside.
2-2.
This could end it. That
Full
one
count.
misses. 3-2 down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The Cubbies leading by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, I'm not sure if he expected to get 9 outs in this one, but he had the gas in the tank to get it done. Kind of a throwback save for this guy today, but helps the team get the win. As you can see, they're pretty happy about it, and they're celebrating his performance in this one.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.